The Ibuki is a priority heavy cruiser from the Sakura Empire, and is the only one which is not a paper ship. Additionally, she looks like Merry Ming or Net aka Large Airs from Grand Chase. Unlike other PR ships who are just paper ships taken from World of Warships during the collaboration, the Ibuki is a real ship which was designed as an upgraded Mogami class and was constructed as a heavy cruiser before being converted into a light carrier due to the loss of the 1st and 2nd Carrier Division during the Battle of Midway, which resulted in a severe shortage of combat-capable carriers. Sadly, she was never completed and was scrapped after the war. In World of Warships, Ibuki is a tier 9 heavy cruiser which is basically a Mogami 203 with heel, catapult spotter and the 6th upgrade slot. She is a proper heavy cruiser, and while she carries a total of 16 torpedo tubes, 8 per side, those torpedo tubes are highly situational because they have horrible speed and detection range, not to mention they are facing backwards, which limits their firing angle. In Azure, Ibuki is basically a slow DD with medium armor and heavy guns, and while she does not have the raw stats to back up her role as a torpedo cruiser, she makes up for it with her insanely high torpedo gear efficiency, which puts even the torpedo demon A and a B to shame, because Ibuki, despite being a heavy cruiser, has the highest torpedo gear efficiency in the game. Not to mention that 2 of her skills are torpedo focused, and she has 2 salvos of torpedoes preloaded which she can fire right at the start of the battle. Stats wise, Ibuki doesn't stand out that much when compared to other heavy cruisers. She has 4,793 hit points, 270 points in firepower, 194 points in anti-air, 289 points in torpedo and 86 points in evasion. As I had mentioned before, Ibuki takes on the role of a torpedo cruiser. This is heavily emphasized not only by her gear efficiency, but also by her skills. Her first skill is called Body and Soul. This is a passive skill that increases Ibuki's torpedo crit rate by up to 40% and her torpedo crit damage by up to 65%. Additionally, this skill can be upgraded to Body and Soul Plus, which can be done by completing the Fate simulation. Upon completing the Fate simulation, the skill Body and Soul will be replaced by Body and Soul Plus, and will gain an additional effect of 12% evasion for 6 seconds every time Ibuki fires her torpedoes. Her next skill is Flash of Lightning. This skill is an active skill that has a 30% chance of activating when Ibuki launches her torpedo. Upon activation, this skill lets Ibuki fire a special barrage of torpedoes which are slow at first but rapidly accelerates in a straight line and inflicts damage to the enemies hit by them. The damage is based on the skill's level. Her third skill is called Siren Killer, which gives her up to 15% additional damage against all kind of sirens. Much like the all-out assault which almost all Vanguard ships have, the skill Siren Killer is a skill that all priority ships has. Ibuki is also one of the ships that has the skill All-Out Assault, which is triggered after firing her main gun 6 times. Now, onto her gear. For her main gun, I recommend the prototype triple 203mm AA gun, aka St. Louis gun. This gun has good damage, good reload for a gun of its type, a tight spread range, and fires HE. The prototype 203mm Type 3 mounted gun is also a good option as well for the same reason. For her torpedoes, your only real option here is the quadruple 610mm torpedo. You can try giving her the quintuple 533mm torpedo, but Ibuki performs at her best when she has the quadruple 610mm torpedo equipped on her. For her anti-air, I recommend the quadruple 40mm Bofors gun on her, but any other AA gun works just fine with Ibuki, since she isn't really an AA focused ship. For her auxiliary, the Type 93 pure oxygen torpedo is a must to boost her torpedo stats, because much like a enemy, Ibuki relies heavily on her torpedoes for damage output. However, don't go for a dual Type 93 pure oxygen torpedo build, because Ibuki is not a destroyer. Instead, you give her either the high performance hydraulic steering gear or the Beaver Squad tag to increase her speed and evasion stats. For fleet arrangement, Ibuki being a PR ship is made to be a solid ship that doesn't rely on other ships to perform well. She is a powerful torpedo cruiser that can easily take on the role of destroyers in dealing heavy burst damage thanks to her powerful torpedoes. Personally I put her on a fleet together with Nagato and Ayanami for solid heavy burst damage, however she can be paired with virtually anyone, since she has both a powerful torpedo and reliable main gun thanks to her high gear efficiency. That's it for this video, and as always, everything here are just my suggestion and everyone is free to either use it or ignore it. I would like to apologize if I'm unable to upload a video on a regular schedule. The reason for this is that I'm having trouble with the uploading itself. Normally, uploading a video on YouTube already takes a lot of time, but lately, it had become even longer. I actually had to leave my laptop on during the night just to upload my Enterprise video. I do hope for your understanding, and as always, thank you all for your continued support. I wish everyone good health, and may we all be able to get past all these challenges together. Well then, I will see you guys around.